Ian.
Dave.
Apex Adjacent Automotive Podcast. Ian?
Correct. Dustin Sub. Yes. Okay. All right.
That's me cracking a root beer flavored water, liquid death, because Ian...
I'm sorry. A root beer flavored water?
Okay.
Just drink a root beer.
No. This is like 10 calories, Ian. Have you seen me? I need to lose weight, Ian. Also,
root beer flavored water?
If you have a grapefruit LaCroix, I don't say just drink grapefruit juice.
I feel like
there's an essence that's refreshing.
Okay.
We're not going to get into this. Okay. Do you know why? Because we need to save our fight for what I'm going to talk about.
We do. I think I know what this is.
This is going to be an adversarial episode. I don't know what to think about you right now, mister. But, okay, you've got me all... Okay, hang on. Let me drink my root beer water. Okay. The Dr. Pepper flavored one is better, but that's still good. Anyway, we're a car podcast. We have immersed ourselves in automotive media consumption for quite some time. Mm-hmm. You more than me. Mm-hmm. And there is a series that I think that you are more familiar with than I am, that I feel like we are going to be carrying the torch for today.
Okay.
It's called Carguments.
Yes.
So tell people what Carguments was.
Carguments was from like the golden age of jalopnik, right? Like kind of the before the bad times of jalopnik.
Yeah.
Before Hulk Hogan ruined it. And it was basically just a segment where people would just have an argument about cars.
Typically two people, right?
Two people would have an argument about cars, and it was very silly and delightful. I loved that segment. I thought it was great.
Yeah, that very much speaks to like the kind of thing you like. You like watching an argument, a debate, a panel discussion.
I do. I love that.
Back and forth. Yeah. Yep. A verbal tennis match.
It's bad for me, and I know it, and I love it.
Okay, so
like so much root beer flavored water. Lap it up.
You came in to the chat with Peta and I, where the three of us have our little group chat, cars and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And Peta's been traveling, and he checked back in on the GSF auction.
Yeah.
So it went up to $59,000.
Yes.
With 4 days to go. And in the last 24 hours, the only movement was a $500 bid. Yeah. Correct? So it sold for $59,500.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I personally, I've been buying stuff on the internet for a long time. I don't know if I've ever seen an auction plateau so soon and then stay that solid and then not move basically at all right before the close. Normally, like there's a plateau and then there's at least a final bump.
Yeah, and to be honest, I don't know enough about how Cars and Bids works, how they structure their auctions versus like Bring a Trailer or whatever.
Right.
If that's sort of built into that.
Right.
But I don't know. I think there's an intriguing story here because there is
no. You don't get to try to already start making an argument. I need the listener to go through the whiplash and the insanity that I went through because you're already trying to pad it. Okay?
I'm sorry. All right.
As the editor of this podcast, I'm cutting you off.
It's weird. You didn't say anything.
Right. Yeah. It's just an hour of Dave talking. Mm-hmm. Lowest rated show ever. Because Peta chimed in and said, wow, I can't believe that GSF didn't go for more. Right. And it was like, that's crazy. Like seeing an auction like go through that plateau and no bump at the end is weird, but
under 30,000 miles, it's essentially a brand new car.
Right. Exactly. Like it's running. They have few known issues moving forward, and they're all fixable issues.
Right.
Right. Like there's the valley plate leak that's common on Toyota Lexus V8s that is fixable. It is going to happen to all of them at some point. It's just a known thing, but it's not like engine go boom, right?
Right.
Then out of nowhere, fucking left field Ian drops a grenade in an empty closet and says, "You know what? It makes this look like even more of a deal." Listeners, do you know what this is? It is a $20,000 Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio.
You could buy, I'm just saying, you could buy 3 of these Quadrifoglios for the price of this GSF. 3. Thrice.
Okay.
Right?
So you're just assuming that buying 3 Giulia Quadrifoglios means you're going to get to drive, first of all, one or more of them.
Yes.
Wrong.
They've proven to be fairly reliable. This one, to be fair, has 100,000 miles on it, and the GSF has 30,000 miles on it. So not quite apples to apples.
No, first of all, no. These are not. This isn't apples to oranges. This is apples to a bag of hammers.
Okay, sometimes I prefer a bag of hammers.
I'm not saying that you're wrong for preferring a bag of hammers. I'm saying you're freaking insane to think that a Lexus going for $60,000, an insanely reliable Lexus going for $60,000, makes the Giulia look like a bargain. Because those two, no. Like if you look at the Giulia just on its own, right? Like, and you say, "Hey, I feel like this is a bargain for a Giulia," right? Okay, that's the thing. But looking at it through the lens of a GSF going for 60 grand, I don't get. Tell me how that
I think
perspective works.
I think people definitely cross shop these 2 cars. I think especially as second owners, these are playing in the same waters, right? Like if you're looking at a GSF, you're probably at some point, at 2 a.m. looking at a Giulia on a different browser tab as well.
As someone who bought a GSF, I think it's safe to say I've never thought about owning a used Giulia.
Okay. I mean, they're fast.
No, don't move the goalpost. Don't move the goalpost. We can talk about speed. Okay. You have a sample.
Yes. Yes. But I think your approach to this segment was coming from LS ownership, right? So you were coming from the more luxury side of the sport luxury sedan experience.
But what did I have before the LS?
Right. You had a GS 450.
I had the Infiniti M45.
M45.
Right. The 15 miles per gallon, 340 horsepower V8 Infiniti. Yeah. Right. Yeah. A sport sedan.
Yes, but still more luxury than the Giulia is much sharper, right? Like it's a much sharper and harder riding car.
Right.
Right. So I don't know that necessarily. I mean, I understand why you weren't cross-shopping the Giulia.
Right.
And I don't think you would enjoy Giulia ownership.
Right. Nor would my wallet.
Well,
is this the point where I look up the price of coil packs?
Well, yeah, probably. That's probably a fair point. But you gotta go through a lot of maintenance to make up a $40,000 delta, right?
Okay. That is true. Yes, you do have to go through a lot of maintenance to make up a $40,000 delta for cars that are truly targeted to different audiences.
Yes, absolutely. I think they were targeted to different audiences, but I think the people who are buying them now, I think that Venn diagram overlap is bigger than you think it is.
I think that I feel like the GSF is such a redheaded stepchild in the automotive community because it can't compete with the driving dynamics of a BMW M5 or an Alfa Romeo Giulia. It just can't. Yeah. And that's like, you do not include that in the GSF in the conversation if you want driving dynamics like an M5 or a Giulia. You just don't.
Right.
And that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
but you just don't. Right. The same way that you wouldn't, I don't know, you wouldn't consider a minivan if you're looking for a Toyota Avalon, right? Like, I mean,
I don't think they're that far apart, though.
But they are. They really are.
Mm-hmm. Maybe the Venn diagram overlap is just me, where I'm like, I love both of these cars.
Sure.
And I'm looking at that $40,000 price difference, and I'm like, ooh. However scared I was before about maybe potentially ever owning a Giulia, now I'm like, ooh, well, actually, that starts to make a little bit of sense.
Okay. All right. I think that you are getting hung up on the $20,000 as the stop figure.
Okay. Well, it's in your browser right now.
Yeah, I know.
It has 15 hours left, and it's at $19,250.
And we're going to be recording the show until it's ended. No, it is intoxicating. It is enticing. It is very intriguing. This is a sexy car, right? It looks awesome. It drives, so I've heard, great. Backseat, horrible.
The backseat is bad.
Backseat's real bad, right? 19 different fonts on the inside.
Yes.
Laughable plastics and squeaks and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Amazing driving dynamics. Truly amazing, right? What was the press outlet that had a long-term test one and they concluded it? You know the story, right? They concluded it by saying that they were not able to do a long-term test, a true long-term test, because out of the 12 months that they had it, how many months was it at the dealer?
It was like 8 or something.
You're exactly right. It was 8 months, Ian. 8 out of 12.
We'd say 100,000 miles. I mean, they got all that stuff figured out by now.
Really?
I think they're supposed to be fairly reliable.
I think that there is a way that you can do a Giulia on a budget and not lose everything.
Yeah.
I think that if you can turn a lot of your own wrenches, if you don't have carbon ceramic brakes.
Yes, that's a big one. That is true.
I think that there's, yes, I think that there is a way to do it that you still have pants at the end of the day.
Right. You can still eat. Yeah.
Right. But I feel like that is in its own bubble, and the GSF could be $70,000 or $40,000. And I don't know if that changes how enticing, risky, like that whole situation. I feel like that these are not in each other's gravitational pull.
Oh, I don't know. To me, I would cross shop these two. Like
you're an insane person.
Well, yeah. Have we met? Yes.
Right.
I'm not arguing with that.
I'm starting this by telling you you're crazy.
Because they're both fast sedans with like something, right? They both have.
There is something special about both.
They both have something special,
right? And
they both have a feel to them that's that's
pretty unique to that car.
Correct. Yes. So I don't think it's crazy to think of these two as sort of in competition with each other. I mean, they're one's a 2016, one is a 2017. They're both red. They're big, fast 4-door cars.
Where are you going to go for service?
I don't know. I mean, your house probably.
Where am I going to go for service? Everywhere, literally everywhere.
Yeah, no, I know.
There is no one that would look at my car and be like, "Oh, I'm not touching that."
Okay. So let's say that someone was an insane person.
Okay. That is doing a podcast with someone named David Severnuk.
Right. Let's say there's two versions of this person.
Okay.
This same person. One of them buys a $60,000 GSF.
Right.
One of them buys a $20,000 Julia.
Yes.
How long do you think it is before their financial outlays are even? Like, how long do you think it takes the Julia version of the same crazy person to catch the GSF?
If we're just going on maintenance costs alone, and you're not doing, the crazy person is not doing the maintenance themselves.
Correct. Yes. I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay. Because
that's a big assumption. Yeah.
Right. It's not a decade.
No, I don't. I would agree with that. It's probably not
like 2 years, 3 years tops.
2 years? You think it's going to be 20 grand a year in maintenance?
Okay. First of all, what's your tire budget?
Well, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Tires is definitely a fair.
It's not like my car is known for being easy on them, but
yeah,
I've put 5,000 miles on it and I still have 7/16 on the rears.
Well, but think about this too, that the same crazy person is driving both cars
in the same manner.
In the same manner. So let's assume that tires and brakes, sort of those sorts of things, wear similarly.
Okay.
Because they're being treated the same way.
Okay.
I think it's probably 5 years. At worst case scenario, 5 years.
Oh no, it's 4.
Yeah, I think they got rid of it.
Okay.
Dave was trying to pull up the Rock Auto Repair Index to compare the prices of things.
We're going for a 2017 Julia V6 turbocharged.
Mm-hmm. We're just doing ignition coils.
Yep. Okay. Turbocharged ignition coil.
Mm-hmm.
$112 for No, that's for the Wells brand.
Oh.
This is not a Bosch or the Mopar.
Okay.
Mopar completely unavailable.
That's a good sign.
Right? All right. How about we go to Pappy Lexus?
Yeah.
All right. Now, I haven't even looked this up, so I could be completely wrong. I could be coming in and get humbled right now.
I'm looking up Alfa Romeo parts.
Okay. Engine, coil. All right. Ignition coil. Oh, Ian. Okay, so the Denso.
What's the OEM one?
The OEM is the Denso, $43. So 3 times the price for a single coil pack for an off-brand coil pack for the Julia.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do we need to go to Struts?
Well, sure, but your car has the active suspension, right? And then the 2017 or the 2016 has the static. Is that what it is?
Here's how Lexus did the active suspension. All it does is add pressure to the sway bar. They're just normal shocks.
Okay.
It's just a little thing that pushes the sway bar down. Uh-huh.
Thought I had you there.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay, Mopar parts online.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if we've got these are all just like accessories and shit.
Uh-huh. See, you're already living the experience of having to accept broken parts on your Alfa.
Yep. I can get a Hellcat ignition coil cover for $133.
Because that'll fix your check engine light.
That'll help. It'll make it look good.
Mm-hmm. Ian, the whole car looks good. You got that knocked out. I think that I know you. I'm not like trying to pick apart your argument. I just have no idea how one of these things can correlate the others. Right? Because I think you could declare a bargain Julia.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. But I think that you're declaring that's declared just on money in general, not with a GSF or a BMW M5 or an AMG sedan price index.
Money, I think for $20,000 plus however much you're going to spend in maintenance, I think it's hard. It would be hard. You'd be hard pressed to find a similar amount of car and enjoyment for that amount of money, right? Like I think the
right, but that has nothing to do with the GSF.
Well, but we were talking about the GSF, and I saw the Julia like that day, and I was like, oh wow, well it's crazy that the Julia is this much cheaper.
Right, but
I'm not taking anything away from the GSF.
No.
The GSF is an amazing car at any price.
I don't think you are. I don't feel like you are. I think that it's insane to be like, oh, that GSF is 60 grand. That makes this Julia look like a bargain.
I think it does. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
I don't know. I mean,
I would actually argue against that, because I would say that if the GSF was $90,000, then it makes the Julia look like a bargain.
Okay.
That there is a threshold that you could probably hit in GSF pricing where some other car that is definitely going to kill you financially looks different depending, because I mean, it is all connected. So I'm going against myself here. It is all connected.
Yeah.
But a $60,000 GSF, I feel like actually makes a $20,000 Julia look worse. Because
you think that you're going to catch that $60,000 mark fast enough that it doesn't make sense.
The risk versus reward is something that I would not want to take that on as risk.
So it's a $40,000 insurance policy that you're buying, essentially.
Honestly,
yeah.
That you go to the airport, you come back from a trip, and you hit the start button.
Yeah.
How worried are you about calling a Lyft?
Yeah. No, I mean that's
right. Yeah,
that's a fair calculation. I think.
Yeah.
I think, knowing me, if I was buying a car right now, I would make a different calculation because I'm a moron.
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm not saying it's because you're looking for something different.
Yeah.
You're looking for something, like, it's not that you don't like the GSF. It's that if it's your money, you want to do something different.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I want to go ruin a bunch of tires at the track.
Yeah. You want to burn bright, baby. And that's okay. That's okay. You can do that. I will take you home from the track in my GSF.
Yeah. This is why I have the no shit, fuck you, pick me up anywhere AAA coverage.
Sure.
Because I know that I make bad decisions.
Right. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that my GSF is never going to fail, because when Brendan Garst and I were talking about what was going to pop a check engine light first, Maya Barther, his McLaren,
the GSF did.
Wild card. GSF fucking yeets its high pressure fuel pump off the passenger side valve cover, spills oil all over the engine bay. The GSF is the one that gets towed. That said, that repair to do both sides cost me less than $1,200.
Yeah.
And I didn't even need to do the driver's side. Right. But it was like, you know what? If I'm questioning the torque specs of whatever happened before, I'm just going to go ahead and have both these done. And then I have a new person that's accountable should something go wrong.
Well, I think we should put a pin in this, but I think we should revisit it after you've had the GSF for a full year.
Okay.
And we know someone who has a Giulia Quadrifoglio of this vintage.
Right.
And I think we could do a little spreadsheet magic and figure out average cost over a year, how long it would take to catch up. Because I think you're right. I think the Giulia would catch
Yes.
the GSF eventually.
It just would.
But I'm curious to know how long it would actually take. So if we total up your totals for the year, and then we have a few years of ownership of a Quadrifoglio to average out.
Yeah, I'm on board with this.
I want to figure this out. I want to know how long it would actually take.
I'm on board. I am on board because you know that I have every single maintenance record for this thing.
I know you do. Yep.
And if you want, we could even go back to when it was new.
Oh, that's right, because you have
I have everything.
Yeah, but it was under warranty until fairly recently.
No. Oh, yes. Well, there were things that were under warranty, like the sticky dash. Yeah, like that. I just rolled off of that for a warranty, and it did not get replaced. And who knows? Yeah, like I think like some of the plastics are known to kind of like get sticky or tacky. Mine hasn't yet. I think it will eventually, but whatever.
Okay.
Pardon me. So, yeah. But I do have the same font throughout the vehicle.
Oh, I am not going to argue with you on that point. Like,
yeah,
it was clearly put together with a little more care.
Well, with different priorities. With different priorities. I don't want to shade the Giulia because that's not what this is about. It's about telling you that you're a crazy person for thinking that GSF makes the Giulia a bargain. That's what this is about.
I still think it totally is.
I understand I'm trying to reason with crazy here. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been licking my webcam this entire time.
I will say once more, if the GSF cost $90,000 or $100,000, then yes, I would say that it does make a Giulia and limited time only Giulia ownership look like a bargain.
Okay. Agree to disagree. We'll see what the spreadsheet says in a few months' time.
I like that. This is you. I feel like in your head, you're like, there's still a chance. Like
I do
the
think
numbers could come out on Ian's side, and that you're like, okay, if it takes 4 years to catch up, I'm cool with that.
I think it'll be like 7. I think it'll be like 7 years. That's my guess.
It's tough. I think it's going to be tough. I think that we're going to have to factor in work that the Giulia owner does and assume that it was done by a dealer and factor that cost in as well. Right? We'll
come up with a methodology here. We'll
have to do labor hours. We'll have to do all that. Also, if you bought it today, where the hell are you taking it?
I think you can get it serviced at
Google
Stellantis, right?
Google right now where you can get your
Alfa Romeo.
I have no basis for thinking that you can't do this, but
department.
Ian, where can I take my Fiat?
Mike Ward, Alfa Romeo of South Denver.
Oh, that's right. They still have the Alfa Romeo on the sign down there. Okay. I wonder what their hourly rate is.
Not great, I guess.
Okay.
Again, yes, I agree. Again, it will catch the GSF. It's just a matter of how long it would take.
It's a matter of how long it will take, and when something happens, how long is it down for? Because I think that like
parts availability is a real issue.
Yeah. Right?
That's true.
And there are elements of that I'm concerned about. The torque vectoring differential on my car, right?
Yeah, because that's only on that car, right?
Well, they did it for the RCF and some of the others as well. So thankfully there's that part, and like some of those things went forward into additional models.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So I have a little bit of that, but
You are tempting fate right now, I think. By like I made the correct financial decision. I would never say something like that within earshot of one of my cars. It would implode immediately.
You've never owned a Lexus.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I've never have. You could just taunt your cars?
Dude, you should see how old the cars are at the Lexus dealer when I take my car in. Yeah. It is not uncommon to see 90s sedans there, like, or the old RXs, like the two-tone body color RX, like the RX 400 or 3, you know, the original RXs. Yeah. I saw an SC 300 there. Yeah, like, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
You're right.
Yeah.
But also I'm right.
No. Oh, okay. All right. I need a palate cleanser because you got me.
Well, I feel attacked.
You should, because you said an insane thing. You threw a racquetball in an empty closet and shut the door on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
And what was my response? What was my response on the text? I want you to tell the people.
I do feel like you kind of lightly scolded me.
Mm-hmm.
You said, no. With lots of dots. No.
You deserve
Super
more than...
interested to hear your boy math on that one. We're going to talk about that. Yeah.
That was one of those times where it's like, bep, bep, bep. We're talking about it on the show. This is an argument that we're taking to YouTube and Apple Podcasts.
Mm-hmm. Well, 720-515-1391. Let us know who the crazy person is.
Yeah, get in the YouTube comments and let us know. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying you wouldn't have fun. I'm not saying it wouldn't be.
I would have so much fun, briefly.
Right. Yes. Also, I would like to track resale value of each of these cars over the next 1 to 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you got to think that Julia's at the bottom of the depreciation curve here, right? Like,
no.
You don't think so?
Dude, think Audi B5 S4 depreciation levels, right?
That's crazy.
I mean, because there was a time where B5 S4s were like, you could get one for like $3,000 on Craigslist.
Mm-hmm.
The turbos were completely blown. The engine needed to come out, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Basket case. I don't think that we've seen that yet with Giulia Quadrifiglias.
Well, okay. So that's a good question. What could you get? Are there cheaper 500 horsepower cars available? I don't know. I can't think of one.
Or, I mean, I'm sure you could get a used M5 for something.
I don't think so.
A basket casey M5 on Facebook Marketplace?
That one wasn't basket casey, right?
You're saying a $20,000 500 horsepower car is not basket casey on some level?
I will say, so that was on Cars and Bids. Doug DeMuro did a video review of that car.
Yeah, I know. I watched it.
Okay. I want to see what the cheapest M5 in the country is.
Uh-huh.
Cheapest M5 in the country. Where the hell? BMW M5. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Any distance. We're going to go nationwide.
Uh-huh.
M5. Sort by lowest price. Okay. You can get, talking about bad financial decisions, for $22,000.
Uh-huh.
You can get an E60 M5, which is the V10 one with a 6-speed. I mean, this seems like a delightfully stupid idea.
I like that all you're doing is piling on crazy. When you're starting,
this is even a worse idea.
When your starting point is insane, you really go to more insane.
But so it's got about the same amount of time on it. It's also Cars and Bids. It's also got the same amount of time on it as the Giulia. But I honestly think the Giulia is the better buy, right? I'm saying
from a service perspective, no.
I think just from a total ownership, like, is this a good idea or not sort of perspective, I would rather have the Giulia at the same price.
Sure.
I would definitely rather have it.
I can't debate that with you. I wouldn't debate that with you. Why would I debate that with you?
But I also think, I mean, that's also a 10 years older car.
Right.
With an even more obscure engine.
Right.
I think from a cost of ownership perspective, I think the Giulia is a better deal too.
No.
Really?
They have had how long for the aftermarket to make all the fixes for the BMW V10s?
I don't know. I think these are like engine out services though, aren't they?
I'm not saying, like, our buddy Nate has one, and he sent a knee buckling repair bill from when he first got it to bring it up to driving spec.
Yeah.
Right. It was almost the cost of this vehicle that we're looking at.
Right.
Okay.
This also has 3 pedals.
Right.
That's intriguing.
Yeah. But I feel like there's been so much more development and there's so much more service support for a V10 BMW.
I don't know.
First of all, there's all the independent Bimmer shops.
That's true. There are more places to have it serviced. That is
so much support for service.
I don't know that the parts availability for the drivetrain is going to be much better.
I know that there is part scarcity for the rear wheel steer. No, I'm mixing up with an 8 Series video that I watched. Yeah, sorry. I'm watching this guy restore one of the V12 8 Series that light blue.
Yeah.
It's a guy that PETA turned me on to. I can't remember his name, but he essentially does stuff better than OEM. Like, he is re-zinc plating the fasteners. Like, he is doing it up. Yeah. Pardon me. But yeah, so sorry, I was conflating parts availability issues that he was experiencing with this. Yeah. I don't know, man. I like here's my takeaway. Crazy person makes a second crazy statement.
I just doubled down.
Yeah, you did.
I think this is a pretty intriguing thing too, right? A $20,000 V10.
I think all these do is make my GSF look like more of a sound financial decision.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
Right.
But what way to go through life is that?
With a 460 horsepower V8 sedan that I can drive every day.
Yeah. I know. You're right. You're right.
That's
But
how
also,
I go through life. Ian.
Again, you are right, but also I'm a little right.
There are parts of what you're saying that are correct. Why don't you just get an Aston Martin V8 Vantage? Why don't you just get an Aston Martin?
That's like twice as much money as this still.
Get a Rapide. What are those going for these days?
I mean, more than this, I'm guessing.
Really? You sure about that?
What? Depreciation's crazy, dude.
It is, especially when it's a really hard car to work on and get parts for. And
these are gorgeous.
Yeah, they are. These are
unbelievably beautiful.
Yes.
There is a 0% chance I would ever own it. Like, this is too much even for me.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. We're looking at a 2011 Aston Martin Rapide.
we're looking at a second mortgage on a house is what we're looking at. Somebody is going to have a ruinous time with this.
Yes.
And this has 5 days left.
It does.
And it's a 26 grand.
Correct.
So this will go for more.
Sure.
Do they have at the bottom, do they have like
Bring a Trailer does with the previous auctions?
Kind of like previous ones or whatever?
I don't know. But
I'm not sure.
Yeah. So all of this, and I think that Jesse actually did find your legit next car, Ian.
Okay.
Jesse is out at Rally Colorado like she is every year helping out. Okay. Volunteering for the event, looking at awesome rally cars, all that stuff. You and I, that's another thing we absolutely want to do. Like you and I want to go to Pikes Peak. We want to watch the Colorado Rally. We want to do that kind of stuff. But Ian, a car that Toyota brought to the Colorado Rally is this, Ian.
Oh shit.
So this is the GR Yaris, is this the GR Yaris?
That's the GR Yaris because it's a 2-door.
Yes, it is the GR Yaris. Toyota, so there is a category of rally-ish cars called RECE cars, RECCE cars. Do you know what? I didn't know what these were.
I don't know what this is either.
So they are specific cars that are dedicated for the drivers or the co-drivers to develop their pace notes and for the teams to do the recon.
Oh, reconnaissance cars.
Yes, they are reconnaissance.
Okay, I have heard of this. Yes.
Okay, yes. So I didn't know that was a thing, but holy shit. Look at this car, Ian.
It looks awesome. I know. It's such a bummer that we like the GR Corolla is super cool, but I think the Yaris is so fucking badass, and it's a shame we didn't get it.
Right?
It looks insane.
Right? It looks perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It from the rear, it looks like a badass Hyundai Veloster.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
It's got box flares.
It has box flares, like legit box flares. It's got a cute little light bar in the front for scouting the trails.
I love it so much. I want to go to that. That looks like a real hoot.
Also, look at the car next to it. Look at this BRZ or
with
FRS.
Big meaty meats.
Yeah, with legit off-road tires.
And a tree scar.
Yep.
where they drifted into something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Right? This is hero level shit right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look like the quick release bumper tab thing.
Cool.
Right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
So Jesse did send an article or a post that Toyota made about it. So here, let me pull this up. Let me copy this link and paste. Boom. Okay, so this is proper Gazoo Racing stuff. Mm-hmm. So an all-wheel drive that was designed to succeed in rallying, the GR Yaris makes for the perfect race car with just a few modifications. In response to interest from drivers around the world, we're pleased to offer our GR Yaris race car. Available either in full specification, as also used by our WRC team, or in Clubman spec, depending on your needs. You can buy this shit, or you're going to be able to buy this shit somehow. I don't know where, but Toyota is obviously intent on selling this.
That's super cool.
Right?
Yeah.
They got the footrest for the passenger.
That looks awesome.
Right?
That looks like so much fun. Yeah.
It does. Yeah. So I didn't know that Toyota was like leaning into this. Mm-hmm. That is awesome. Oh yeah, here we go. I think that this picture here is the Clubman and the proper version next to each other. Like this is the WRC car on the right here, and this is the Clubman on the left.
Yeah.
Right?
Awesome.
So cool.
It looks so good.
Yes. It like the GR Corolla, the Corolla is awesome, but this is just another thing, man.
I agree. It's much cooler looking. And
right.
like wheelbase is just a little bit shorter, it seems like it would be more pointy, you know?
Yeah. I feel like you and PETA would be amazing at rallycross.
I don't know. I'm not great when the surface is unpredictable, when I don't know what's going to happen, you know, when I hit the brakes. So like, I think I would struggle.
Allow me to show my work. I demanded you show your work, boy math, earlier. Allow me to show my work. Okay. Oh crap. I haven't been showing those pictures. Here they are. You went ice racing. We went ice racing.
Yes.
You did very well in your R32.
I was not fast.
You were not fast, but you did very well. Right. I think you at least beat one person, right?
I don't know if I even did. I don't remember.
I know you ran more than twice.
I did. Yeah. I made it. I did make it through like one person.
Right. Right. You have done some airplane stuff in the past.
Very long time ago.
Right. Very long time ago. Right. And besides you being airborne, ski jumping and bouncing off of the fucking ground is an image that lives rent free.
Thank you for bringing up another hobby I'm not great at. Appreciate it.
But you are somebody who can say, okay, I need to make decisions early. I need to, like, because of what's going on, I need to start this turn or start this braking earlier or later, depending on how kind of things are laying out. You have the ability to read that kind of stuff, right? And adapt to that kind of stuff.
I will say, yes, I typically do know what I am supposed to do. Getting my body to do the thing that I know I'm supposed to do is another thing entirely.
Sure.
And that is often where I struggle.
Sure. But I think that, like, if you're just comparing my somewhat above average driving abilities, I think that you are better at that kind of, like, instantly recognizing that there is a time delta that needs to happen. That there's, right? That kind of stuff, right? And I think that PETA, from like all of his time on boats, like that's all boats are, is like decisions that, like, you are suffering the consequences of decisions you made yesterday, right?
Yes. Yeah. First of all, buying a boat.
But stuff on water, there's time, right?
Yes. For sure.
As I feel like there is for pilots, for things in the air. And so I'm not saying you'd go out and win every rallycross, but I think that you would do better than just the average person off the street at rallycross. You should buy the Clubman version of the GR Yaris.
I love that. Okay, hold on. So I love that the first 20 minutes of this episode was you yelling at me first, claiming that a $20,000 Alfa Romeo was a good decision. And instead you're advocating that I buy what I am assuming is a $250,000 race car.
I'm not saying you buy the WRC car. I'm saying you buy the Clubman, which is probably what, 80 grand? How much could one banana be, Michael?
Who's got boy math now?
I am saying that this is a new car that has Toyota endorsement, an active parts supply chain.
Yeah.
That it has sustainability. And yes, it is a nosebleedy price for entry, probably, but there are trade-offs. And that is being able to take it to a Toyota and say, you fix it.
Right. I somehow doubt that the race car comes with a warranty of any sort.
The Clubman has to come with some kind of warranty.
It's a great question. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like an assumption, though.
Right. Yeah.
No idea.
Right. Yeah. But, I mean, they're selling a Clubman.
Also, driving it through trees, I mean, there's no warranty for running it into a tree at 60 miles an hour.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But if your head gasket goes, sure, they're going to fix it.
Sure. Yep.
Right.
While you're bedding in brakes, your head gasket goes, I'm sure they would work with you on that.
Yes. Yes. Uh-huh.
Wow. We're both morons. Let's, we're not going to get through half of our talk abouts tonight.
We're not. there is one very brief thing that I want to loop back on because of our episode with Serrated and talking about mechanics and people working on our cars, right?
Okay.
So I forgot to ask Serrated on the show a question that I wanted to. So I texted him. We were texting a little bit. And I said, hey, I'm taking my Lexus in for service. I typically like to show the techs that I give a shit about them, right? And so usually my move is I throw a mixed dozen donuts in the car. Random. They get to find them. No.
Under the seat.
Right, yeah. How do you get it in the sunroof? But just a box of donuts, right?
It's a good idea.
Good idea. Thank you. Yeah, I typically get my service done pretty early in the morning, so it's not interfering with work stuff. And so I asked him, I was like, besides that kind of stuff, like, what else could I do to show the tech that I actually like give a shit and I'm thankful for what they're doing? Right?
Is he like, don't ever do the donut thing?
Yeah, that's an amateur move. Yeah, we poop in people's cars that do that.
Right.
And I cut a piece of pool noodle and I have that in my cup holder with my wheel lock. And so like it's neon green and my wheel lock sits in the cup holder in the front so that like
that's a great idea.
And they're OEM, so they have the master set, but just in case they don't feel like using the master set, mine is right there. But he said that one of the thing that he still thinks about is that somebody tipped him a fast food gift card, and that just like completely changed his week. Like,
oh, nice.
Things were just so much better. So like a fast food gift card was the other suggestion that he threw out there, and I just wanted to throw that out there to anybody else that takes their car in, something like that. It's
a really good idea. I like that.
Yeah. Donuts.
Yeah.
Go nuts.
I mean, that's my move. Every Lemons team that I've ever been on. Yep. I bring food.
Yeah. Well, and you bring good food. Like not only is it oftentimes stuff you've baked and then burned yourself, beforehand, but you make great stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, that was just that was a little tidbit that I forgot to ask him when we were talking to him.
I like that. It hadn't occurred to me to do that before, and I'm going to start doing that.
Okay. Yeah.
What is this? I watched your vids thing.
Yeah.
I am very curious what this means.
So I watched you sleeping the other night.
It's like, what's happening?
No, and I've been forgetting to tell you this for a while, which is why I put it on the talk abouts, because you had dropped the videos of you at the Vegas thing in our show folder. And
right. I totally forgot this existed.
Yes, I watched them start to finish, Ian. And so I wanted to tell you that I loved watching those videos. Thank you for dropping them in there. And that was great. I love the way that you and the instructor were chopping it up. I thought that was good. I could tell like how you were taking in data, like the way that I know you to take in data, where you're like, I felt like I was witnessing this big like sorting engine of like you had like all the stuff that you knew and you felt and like you kind of like what your intuition was, and I could see you just being like, okay, that goes right here that he told me, that goes over here, I don't know about that. or like maybe I'll have some fun, which it's not like you were ignoring the instructor's advice. Like I could see you actively like sorting it as you were driving, And I just thought that was really cool. I liked watching you on those videos, man.
No, thank you. Yeah. I had a lot of fun. That fucking McLaren, dude. Yeah. I have woken up thinking about that car many times in the last few weeks. And I just like, it still blows me away that I got to do that.
So my coworker, Tara, that has sent us some vanity plates, she has done that Vegas experience as well. I can't remember which car she drove, but she said that they talked her out of the McLaren race car when she was there. Because I think that she was saying, she was wondering if it was going to be hard to drive. And she's going back pretty soon to Vegas. And I said, don't let them talk you out of it. You're going to have a blast. Drive the McLaren race car.
If you're comfortable, I would say if you're comfortable, on a racetrack, and if you're comfortable like getting close to the limits of the car, then yes, go
She
for it.
loved her previous experience.
Great, then she should do it. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a blast.
Yeah.
I think if it had been my first ever on track experience,
Sure.
it would have been a waste of money because I would have been too intimidated by the whole experience to get anything out of it over the course of those few minutes that you have with it.
Right.
I think the only reason I was able to enjoy it was that I did a different car first.
Yeah.
And also like I'd been on racetracks before, so it wasn't like totally
in race cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that thing fucking rips, dude.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I could tell how much fun you were having.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I since then I've thought a couple of things. I think there was the whole thing with the last turn 10, I think it was, where it was the downhill braking thing, and I was braking too late. I was going too deep.
Okay.
Because I was listening to him. I was waiting for him to say brake. And I think if I had trusted my instincts and braked earlier, I think I would have had more fun. I also wish I had advocated for myself and asked. I did not grab second gear in that car at all.
Yeah.
And there's 2 points on the track where I wish I had asked, can I grab second gear?
Okay.
Because I think I was like, I think I'm patient enough to where I don't think I would have spun it.
Right.
So I wish I would ask to grab second gear because I think I could have gotten like another second.
Sure.
Or like a half second out of it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Just being in that better power band in second versus you having to stay in third.
Yeah. Especially that last corner, because that's such a long straight.
Yeah.
And you really like slingshot out of that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I had asked a couple of laps to just like, can I grab second?
Yeah. Can I grab second? And I promise I'm not going to mash the throttle.
Right.
Yeah.
I promise it won't be a total.
Right.
Little more.
I'm not even going to tell you my thoughts on buying a used Julian.
I'll keep that to myself.
Have you looked at what a great value this GSF is? Take any gear you want, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I put it on the notes so I wouldn't forget to tell you that I loved watching those videos. I could see the Ian engine cooking, and that made me really happy. Yeah.
Okay.
And they do a great job with the videos too. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if you had watched them, if you had thoughts on my listening skills, or if you thought like, because I am genuinely curious like how I come off in that, because I was in it, so
Sure.
like it's and I think that no one's presenting their best when they're concentrating super hard, you know?
Yeah, was part of you wondering if Button Ian showed up?
A little bit, yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I
didn't get button push Ian. I could see excited Ian.
Yeah.
But also I could see the Ian that recognized that like if he didn't pay attention that the experience would be over.
Yeah. I think I was pretty locked in. But
yeah, you were. Yeah.
But also I was like, well, there was a little bit of part of me that I was really trying to fight against that thought as soon as we pulled out onto the track, there was a tiny part of me, like a 47% part of me that went, I got this. Right. And I had to be like, shut up. No.
Okay. Sure.
Right.
This is that 47% that we're just going to call that confident Ian.
Right.
Cian, if you will.
I am real distrustful of that motherfucker. He's gotten into me in a lot of trouble over the years.
There's also the same. Cian thinks he can land the plane if the FAA is talking him down.
Oh,
there's also like 90% of Ian that thinks he can do that.
Yes. Yeah. No, confident me definitely does come out just randomly.
Like Weird Dave at the kart track.
Yeah. And sometimes, and that honestly, that is one of the best skills as growing older.
Sure.
Is telling that motherfucker to sit down.
Yes.
And listen for a minute.
Yes.
But we'll get to you.
Right.
We'll get to you.
Right. Okay, buddy. Right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Like learning how to not let that person just like shove you aside. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're right, Ian. You're right.
So that's what I was consciously really trying to like, I'm going to do what they say.
Yes. Yeah.
And then we'll revisit.
And then go from there. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I could, looking back, I think I can kind of see that. Yeah.
I bet if you watch it again, you could probably see it in real time. Like the internal struggle.
Yeah. Right, like your left eye and your right eye are like
it's vibrating. Yeah.
No, but I appreciate you uploading those. I'm gonna watch them again, knowing confident Ian was trying to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. What else we got on the talk boots, buddy?
Oh my God, do we still have time? Let's see.
I mean, we can get to my Porsche autocross next time if you want. I have a short story. You want to save your blue sky thing for next time?
Sure. Yeah,
okay.
Let's do that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we skipping straight to an album then?
I think so. Yeah. Next episode, I definitely want to tell you about the delightfully bouncy Mazda Miata that I saw at Autocross that made me so happy.
Oh, I can't wait.
And I want to tell you about what a Porsche Cayenne owner said to a Porsche Cayman owner said to me that they admitted as we kind of got to talking during the event. So that'll be next episode. I think that's going to be fun. Yeah. Okay. All
right. Well, for album of the week this week, it's a fun one. A fun new record. There's a guy I think we've done one of his records as an album of the week before. Helado Negro.
Oh yeah. How do you spell that?
HeladonGro.
Yeah.
So he's put stuff out for years. It's very cool and like kind of calm, Latin inspired kind of electro pop sort of thing.
Okay.
But like chill.
Okay.
He has a side project out called Helado Tropical.
Oh, okay.
Which is him and a guy named Rihanna Tropical.
Okay.
And this is a little bit more, it feels like a little bit more poppy and upbeat. And it is a blast. I love it. It's really fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, check this out. I think you will really dig it.
Okay.
It's great.
Okay.
They have electronic-y and fun.
They have all the cool synths on the cover of their...
They do have all the cool synths, yes.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. Helado Tropical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't understand a fucking word they say,
dude,
which I am about.
Yeah. I love listening to foreign language stuff if I need to lock into something because the lyrics won't take me out of it.
Yeah.
If I've got to like focus up on some work stuff, especially anything where like I'm typing, emails, whatever.
Yeah.
Foreign language stuff, I can absolutely lock in on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That and the Ridge Racer 4 soundtrack.
Love it.
Okay. Cool, man. Nice, dude. Yeah. So YouTube comments and 720-515-1391 to let us know if Ian is a crazy person for his Julia bargain perspective.
Yeah. apexadjacent at Gmail. I'm on the blue sky. Everybody, thank you. We love you. Goodbye. Still, fuck ice.